Hi there, welcome to the session today with Louisa. Um, Louisa is going to obviously joining us from Louisa's Honey. She's going to go through her experience as obviously a brand owner. And if there's any questions you have for her slightly later on, we can ask just in the wee questions tab on the right hand side. Um, I'll assign any questions to Louisa if there is any problems. You can also send me a wee email. I'll be just in the background if needs be. But I'll hand you over to Louisa so that you can get started. And I hope you all enjoy your time with her. Louisa, can you hear and see it's okay?
Yes, I'm hoping everyone can hear me. Seems to be an echo.
Wee bit of an echo there, Louisa.
Yes, not sure why.
Do you have more than one device open?
Yes, I've closed the other one. Okay, I think we're okay. Um,
Perfect. Well, I'll leave you to it and enjoy the session, folks.
Thank you. So thank you so much for inviting us, Louisa's Honey. So thank you. I'm Louisa from Louisa's Honey. I'm one of the founders, along with my husband Simon. He's pictured on the right, and our good friend Peter. And in the middle, next to me, in the photo that you can see, is our producer. So thank you again to Product Guru for inviting us to share our journey and our successes with Product Guru. So we have an extraordinary premium quality range of honeys from Italy, and they are pure and natural. Now, the reason that we have such a range and variety of different flavours of honey is because we have hives across Italy, and our flavours are pure and natural. So some of the flavours include our multi-award winning Bosco, lime, citrus, coriander, chestnut, and acacia and cherry. And we also have one speciality infusion, which is acacia with 1% natural root ginger. So this is a very popular honey. It's one of our best sellers along with our Bosco honey. And the reason it's so popular is because of the additional health benefits of the ginger that we add in. Now, we discovered Louisa's honey. It was my husband Simon and Peter that were on a road trip through Italy, and they discovered one of Italy's largest honey production sites, established in 1929, 3 generations and ongoing. And they gave us the sole rights to distribute Louisa's honey in the UK. We have recently launched Louisa's honey in Germany, Louisa's honey in USA in 2024. So we're also looking to launch Louisa's Honey USA in Australia, sorry, and Dubai. So that's in the pipeline. But I wanted to go through the journey, how we discovered Louisa's Honey. It was Simon and Peter that made the first discovery, but they took me back to the production site. And the first thing that hits you when you walk into the factory is the aroma and the different flavors, the different colors, the different textures. And we wanted to share this discovery with the UK. Now, I initially thought that they add in lime flavor or add in cherry flavor, but it was just so interesting to hear the science behind how the honeys are produced. So they place, let me take the lime honey for instance. The hives are placed amongst lime trees, and the bees are collecting the nectar from the lime tree, and that is how the flavour is created. Um, so we wanted to share this with the UK and globally. Um, and what's unique is the fact that we've got such a range and variety of different flavours, but also we have won so many renowned awards in such a short space of time. So I'm just trying to work out how to get onto the next slide. Okay, can everybody see the second slide?
Yeah, that's you moved on, Louisa.
Yes, I've moved on. So these are some of the awards. So we entered all of our honeys into the Great Taste Award, and we won awards for every single honey in our range, with the exception of the cherry, which is new. And we've also introduced our British range of honeys to support our local bee farmers in Britain, so we've introduced new flavours. So we haven't yet entered those into any awards as yet, but the rest of our range are award winning, with our ginger being a multi-award winner, and the Bosco, which has won the most prestigious award in the UK, the Great Taste, the Golden Fork. So every year about 14,000 entries enter into the Great Taste Award, and from 150 countries around the world, and only 10 products win the Golden Fork. So this was a very special, proud moment for us. We won it for the Louisa's Bosco honey. So Bosco means forest in Italian. And the reason this is a very rare, remarkable, special product. And the reason it's rare is the way it's produced. It's very unique. So the bees have been feeding on the honeydew sap left on the bark of the trees in the forest. And the hives are placed in the northern Alps of Italy, and they're feeding on the resin, the sap, and it's really high in antibacterial properties, in nutrients, and this is why this is so special, because the rest of our range, the bees have been feeding on nectar and flower. So we're quite unique in that we have a range and variety of different flavours, and all of our products are award winning. But with Louisa's honey, we do a test called a total activity test. And we are one of the very few brands that offer this total activity rating, which measures the antibacterial properties in the honey. So, in the same way that Manuka uses MGO, which measures the antibacterial properties in the honey, we do exactly the same test with a total activity rating. So 20 plus is equivalent to 829 MGO. So our products are tested and certified as having health benefits and medicinal properties. So we are quite rare. So in a nutshell, Louisa's honey are one of the few brands currently in the supermarket displaying a total activity rating for every label, for every lot, every batch we do the testing. So we display the total activity. We are multi-award winning, and all of our products are pure and natural. If I've got time, I might come back to some of the other tests that we do conduct, because our honey suppliers undergo severe and stringent testing to ensure that our honey is of the highest quality, standard, and purity, tested, verified, and certified by accredited laboratories that are leading experts in the analysis of honey. So if I've got time, I'll come back to some of the tests that we conduct. So I want to talk to you about our experiences and our successes that we've had with Product Guru. We cannot recommend highly enough that you attend one of these events. As a buyer, you will find amazing brands, and as a brand, it's the place to be to connect with so many buyers, and we've had a lot of success. We first met Product Guru at the IFE when we first launched. We had support from Gennaro Contaldo. He's actually a huge fan of Louisa's honey. And when we launched, we met Product Guru. We signed up onto their online platform, and it's really easy to use. You load all of your products, and the buyers can log on and view your products. And I did some research into some of the events that Product Guru hold, and one of them was the Gift and Food Huddle event, which we've attended. And the first one that we attended, we listed with Morley's. So Morley's Group, they have a number of stores, and they listed all of our products in all of their stores that have food and gifts. So we're very excited about having listed with Morley's. What's great about Product Guru is that you are guaranteed 8 minutes in front of not just one buyer, but several buyers, where you get to pitch your product. And it's to a buyer from your category as well. And you get valuable feedback from the buyers. and you get contact details as well, so you're able to follow up. And my advice would be to follow up within a few days of attending the event, and then to keep following up a week later, 2 weeks later, or even a couple of months later. I'm actually going to be following up now because I'm aware that some of the retailers are looking and ranging now for Christmas. So you've got those details and they're there for you to follow up. So that's one of my advice that I would give. So this is a slide here that shows you what we do as Louisa's Honey. So when we list the products, it's important that you support your products so that you stay on the shelves. So we support our brand with regular tastings in store, and we have a team of MasterChef that we work closely with because we want to give our customers an experience. So the MasterChefs, they'll come along and they create canapes with Louisa's Honey, with our different range of honeys. And so it's something that helps drive sales as well. And we provide these recipes on our socials, and we've got recipe cards that we give to customers as well. We always attend the summer party events and the Christmas party events that Morley's hold every year at all of their stores. And I would also recommend that you attend not just one event with Product Guru, because if you attend the huddle event, we attend quite regularly, and the advantage of that is a lot of the buyers come back and you'll meet the buyers again. And in our case with Morley's, we've built a very great working relationship with the team at Morley's, the buying team. And where we've met them again, we were able to show them our product development, new lines that we have, and as a result, they've listed new products. So I would definitely recommend attending the events on a regular basis. We attended in January this year, and by March we had a successful listing with Selfridges, so we are so excited about this. We hold regular sampling events. Our next one is on Saturday, this Saturday, and we have Boris Gwok joining us, and he'll be creating some canapes. So if you are in London and would like to try some of our award-winning range of honeys, please do come along. We had the help of MasterChef Tui Huang and Nikki Laceby that helped us launch in Selfridges. And the next slide, it will be a surprise to Product Guru because I haven't actually let them know about this next successful listing that we've had. It came from the event in January, and we have listed with Planet Organic across all their stores. And we launched on Monday at Islington, and on Sunday we are going to be at Muswell Hill, so please join us. We are also going to be, I'm going to be putting some dates on the website as to when we're going to be at the other stores launching, but I have confirmation from a couple of master chefs that will be at Hampstead and Chiswick, so I'll put these dates up. So please, if you're in any of these areas when we're sampling, please do come along. So we've had quite a few leads as well from the January when we was at the Product Guru event, at the gift and food event. So we've had successful listings. We are going to feature in the Gorgeous Food Company's catalogue. The listing is going to be going up live on their website in July. And the Gorgeous Food Company, they're a wholesaler distributor, and they will put our products in front of delis, farm shops, butchers, retailers across the UK. So there is potential leads and success, more success to come, hopefully. We will be attending an event that the Gorgeous Food Company are hosting. It's called Inside the Factory on the 8th of July, where the retailers will come to meet the producers, and they are looking for products for Christmas in July. So we've got quite a few leads. Elefix, we've onboarded with them, so I'll be reaching out now because they're looking for products at Christmas and they'll be putting their Christmas orders in. Who else? It's looking positive with Avoca as well, and we're in talks with Debenhams and a hamper.com that we met. They've put our brochure on file for consideration for future development opportunities. So there's lots of potential leads, and this has all come from Product Guru and attending the events. And the great thing is, you've always got the buyer's contact details, and my advice would be to reach out whenever you can. So we could see if there's any questions from anyone. Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, I've just popped them over to you. Can you see them okay, Louisa?
I'll see if I can come out here.
I can read them out to you. That's easier.
So I've got the PowerPoint presentation. It's just how I come out of this screen.
So if you just stop sharing your presentation, it will maybe just bring you back. I can read the questions out for you. There we go.
So I can't see where the questions are.
Just on the top right hand side. It's no worries, I'll read them out to you. So we've got one from Geraldine, and she'd said, for how long has the brand been on the Italian market before its expansion, and how long would it take to reach this level that you're at now?
So the production site, they've been in production since 1929, 3 generations and ongoing. So it's Meli Evangelisti, that's our producer, and they have given us the sole rights to distribute here in the UK, and we launched Louisa's Honey in 2022.
Perfect. And the other question we have is, how long does it take to list a product with the retailers?
Well, that's it could take, well, with Selfridges, we were at the event in January and they penciled in to launch in March. So that was quite a very quick process. We was also there again in January, and with Planet Organic, we've literally just listed. So that's 5 months later. So it depends when they're reviewing, and they review at different times of the year. So it's just, you've got to keep knocking on the doors, and if they're not reviewing then, they'll be reviewing. So it could be, it could be 2 months, it could be 5 months, it could be a year. So it just depends. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, perfect. The next question we have is, what do you think was the top 2 things that gave you the edge and caused you to stand out at Product Guru?
It's the unique selling point. So our honey is unique. There's 3 areas that we're unique. Is the fact that we've got a range and variety of different flavours. It's the testing that we conduct to ensure it's of the highest quality, standard and purity, and that we test it with accredited laboratories. And it's the TA rating, which we are one of the very few brands to offer this total activity rating. So we're proving that our honey has health benefits, and the fact that we've won so many prestigious awards in such a short space of time, especially winning the Golden Fork, and that did impress quite a few buyers. So yes, I hope that answers your question.
Perfect, yeah. So I think that's all in terms of the questions for just now. There's none that have filtered through.
So do I have time to talk a bit more about the testing that we conduct?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay, so So together with our producer, we sustainably, responsibly, and ethically source our products. So we source the purest, the finest honeys from the beautiful fields and valleys of Italy. So the best areas of production are identified away from possible areas of contamination, away from pollution. So honeys are collected from the best geographical locations. And we only work with bee farmers that use natural and traditional methods of beekeeping, and no unnatural chemicals are used. Honey suppliers undergo severe and stringent testing directly in the field, consistent testing, and we use the world's leading and accredited laboratories in the UK, in Italy, and also Germany, and they analyse. They're the world's leading laboratories for analysing honey. So we have exceptional quality. We do a number of testing. So I've talked about the total activity testing that we do, which measures the antibacterial properties. So it's proving the health benefits within the honey. But we also conduct a pollen analysis. So for us to label lime, I'm giving an example, our lime honey, lime or chestnut, to label that chestnut, we have to do a pollen analysis. And to call it chestnut on the label, it has to have a minimum pollen count of 40%. That's the law here in the UK. And all of our honeys come in above 60%, with our chestnut honey coming in at 89%. So we know exactly what the bees have been feeding on, and this is transparency for our consumers. They know exactly what they're feeding on, when they have our honey, they know exactly what they're eating. So it's, and the other test that we do is called a certificate of analysis, where we would check to ensure that it has been sustainably sourced, so no unnatural chemicals are present. So we screen for chemicals to ensure that the bees haven't encountered any pesticides, any fertilizers, any antibiotics. So it's our customers know that it is the real nectar of Italy. It is real, it is of exceptional quality, standard, and purity. Because unfortunately, currently, I mean, I'm not sure if anybody's had the opportunity to read some of the recent articles in The Guardian, whereby they took 10 honeys off the supermarket shelves, and 9 out of 10 of them were not honey. A lot of the honeys are sugar, syrup, but we're able to back up our honey with testing to prove that it's authentic. So this is how, again, how we stand out. Yes.
We've had
Is
one
there
more
any more
question come through,
questions at all?
Louisa.
Yeah.
It's about your time with Product Guru. So it says, what advice would you have for a brand going to a Product Guru event for the first time to maximise chances of getting buyers' interest and successfully being stocked in stores?
I would have your pitch ready, and it's about the passion that you show. I think if your passion for your product is conveyed, and you need to stand out, so you need to have your USPs. So what makes you unique as a brand, above other products that are similar to yours? And I would definitely say that how would you need to ensure that you would be there for regular sampling sessions, so that when your product is listed, that you're there to support your product, and just let the buyers know that you'll be there to support. Is there any other questions?
Perfect. No, I think that's all for just now. Thank you so much for your time. I'm
Thank
sure a
you.
lot of people have taken a lot away from that, particularly those who
Yeah.
are going to be joining us for the upcoming events. Um, that would be great. Thank you so much for everybody who's joined the session today. We've got a couple more webinars coming up over the next couple of weeks, which we'll be sending out to you guys. But thank you, Louisa, for your
Thank
time.
you.
It was very insightful, and congratulations on your Planet Organic. That's
Oh yes, we're so
fantastic.
excited about. We're so excited about it. Yes, and if anybody has an opportunity to have a look at our calendar of events on our website, to come and find us at some of our sampling sessions, come and sample our honey, and we can give you lots more tips. But thank you so much for the opportunity, Hayley, to you and the team at Product Guru, and I hope I've helped today.
Yeah, definitely. It's been very insightful. And yeah, thank you again so much for your time, and thank you for everybody who's joined the session today. Have
Thank
a
you.
lovely afternoon, everybody. See you later.
Bye bye.